Hi everyone. Forgive me for being late. My laptop didn't start up, so wherever I was, let's see, my laptop didn't start up. So forgive me. This is MS Live. I'm your host Dulci Hill. I also have MS there, and let me just share this everywhere I look. All right, share, 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 share. All right. So I had to get this going on my home computer with my super duper camera, new camera there. So doesn't hide anything. So it's HD TV. I'm too old for HD TV. Let's see. I'm almost done, and with friends worldwide, and oh my goodness, that's something I always miss. Okay, welcome to MS Live. I'm your host, Dulcie Hill, and uh, again, I am no different than all of you. I have MS. I've been living with MS now since 2003. There, the lighting's better. There. All right. And there's 4 people watching on Facebook, and there is 6 people on YouTube, so it's slow to start there. Hi, Paul. Welcome to MS Live. What the format on this is that Heidi, hi Heidi, you type in questions, I read them out loud, and we get the conglomerate. Everybody who's watching responds either in chat. I don't know you. I guess either in chat or based on my own experiences, I can encourage you. It's meanwhile. Let me get my water. All right, because I'm dry. I'm dry. I am dry. I was doing laundry today, uh, stripping the bed, getting around. Thank you. You know what? I'd rather be in Cocoa Beach City. Something about the ocean is extremely healing to me. I get in the water. And Heidi, I'll let you know, I live in Maryland, and I live in Bel Air, Maryland. And going to the shore, everybody here goes to Ocean City, Maryland. That's like a 3 hour drive. It's ridiculous. And for 3 hours in Maryland, hi, Becky, three, 3 hours going north, I can go to the Jersey Shore, and I guess I hi Jan. All right, I don't know why live chat is not. Let me let me figure out why people aren't participating in live chat. Participate. Let me see. No one participating. That's all right. Uh, I don't know. I don't need audience to. Yeah, you know what? The difference, Jan, with Ocean City and the Jersey Shore, Long Beach Island, which is what I prefer, um, is that Ocean City is just huge high rise of it's like Waikiki. It's a city facing the ocean there, and you can go dancing or anything. Ocean City is a very it's a city. It's actually a city, and during the time, everybody wants to be down there. It's actually cheaper to get a condo on Ocean City because there's just so many of them, and there are so many for rent. Uh, it's. But anyway, I feel like when I go in the ocean and that salt water is really healing, and I get pushed around the waves, so it's good for therapy with exercise and stability stuff. I just don't know why you guys aren't chatting. Right? Let's see. Are you going down to the ocean today, Jim? Um, see, you know what? I don't even know if you can hear me on YouTube. The my laptop wasn't setting up. It didn't turn on for some reason. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot that later. But in the meantime, uh, I'm a person of my word there, and let's see. A Thousand Islands, New York. Boy, it's and the problem is that it's chilly up there. It's not swimming weather, right? Let me look at this audio. Hi, Connie. Let's see. I've been talking to a lot of people with MS, and this weather, the change of season, it's kind of good and bad. It's bad when you have MS or peripheral neuropathy for that matter, in that it's cold. Our feet get cold there. And it doesn't, sometimes people buy me fuzzy socks and stuff. You put on the socks, and that guarantees the stuff that that you're going to ice out the sock and the shoe. So you have to have some loose fitting shoe, a massager. Hi, Sharia, my buddy. How's Danny doing? By the way, update on our prayer. We have to thank Jesus for restoring a brother's health. Hi, Aman. Welcome to MS Frontier. So, what is bothering everybody? To me, this cooler weather is really hurting my shin of my strong leg, and I've got arthritis here. So, I don't know why. All right, let's see why people aren't chatting. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about there's two studies that I'll talk about right now. One study says DMD, disease modifying medications are they're testing 260 people. Half of them are in a blind study. It's only 260 people, and with chronic progressive MS that have had no activity in these 3 years. Their MRIs are stable, and they're taking them off medication. That's huge. It's huge in that we're going to see that some people don't need to take medication. My MRIs say that I'm not stable, but I'm still having attacks. But let me see. All right, right. You've got a hurricane. The other study is for people early on with relapsing remitting who just get diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, that study shows that there's less disability. People who start early on medications tend to be far less disabled than people who go without. Hi, John. Part of it is when you have an active disease, right, with MS, we live in inflammation. The other thing is that our immune system is stronger. It's tougher than other people's. I all right. Let me just manage this. But it's stronger, so we don't get colds, we don't get strep throat. Our immune system is so strong that it's like, all right, no colds, nothing to do. I know. Let's attack the myelin sheath. That's we're bored, you know. Well, that can't be part of our. It can't be part of the good things in this body. So let's just attack it, right? So what we're supposed to do is when anything, think about, hi Elizabeth, think about when anything, I think I got a spider bite right there. You can't see it, but you think, you get a spider bite, bee sting, anything that it sends helping cells, white blood cells to heal that. Uh, Anything that is injured tends to get inflamed, right? And inflammation prevents the repair of what's going on, right? That's why we ice injuries after they happen. You ice anything when it happens. Steroids are an internal ice job. It's a chemical ice job to reduce the inflammation. So you're taking specific things to counter the inflammation stage there. If you can, so people with MS have a strong immune system, and they take medications to suppress it. Now, and now these new line in the last 10 years, starting with Disabri and now with the monoclonal antibodies, and they're actually researching how you can improve the myelin sheath. All right, you guys who are there, I don't know what's happening with the chat, the group chat. You know, if what is the saying? If I didn't have bad luck, I've had no luck at all. That's not true. God allows these mistakes so I can. No, it's. I'm sorry. I am a big old nothing burger. I'm a nothing burger. So, but if you want professional television sets and watch TV, if you want a hot mess there, hi Jane, I will deliver to you. So right now I'm talking about MS research there. These last few years, last 10 years, the medications that are available for people with relapsing remitting MS, they have like a 70 to 80% chance of keeping you from never being disabled or having these attacks, which lead to eventual disability. When I was first diagnosed, 1993 is the first medication, beta serum was approved there. And I got that. I know a lot of you got that. Diana, I believe Diana, she's not here. I don't see her watching there. Diana, you've been on it, I'm pretty sure. Hi, John. So anyway, that's what I wanted to say. There's inflammation, so you reduce the inflammation. Anybody with any autoimmune disease, anything, and even diabetes, everything, you need to eat so that your body is not inflamed. So what it is been Jan, you've been on Avanex since '97. That's wonderful. Is it still working for you? Uh, Facebook, the chats going, but not on YouTube, and I'm live both ways. By the way, if you can get a mixing jar, fill it up with water, and drink it twice, one day, you're good. No. All right, and you're stable. Jan, are you stable? It's interesting because in '97 I was taken. '97, yeah, on Avanex. I was put on Avanex, but I did the hi Karen. I did the Avanex along with Copaxone at the same time. It was a small study group there. And it's still, hi Diana, I got your message by the way. I'm sorry I didn't call you back. I love you, Diana. You got a minute, give Diana a prayer because she just lost her husband Gary, and she's trying to get acclimated. But beautiful service, beautiful funeral you had for your husband. But again, God bless you, Diana, and hopefully I'll have enough energy to. I'd like to talk to you. I'll give you a call later today. That's what I'm hoping. I've got to put it on my list. Unbelievable. See, Diana, prayers for Diana. That's what Jan's gonna do. No new lesions for years. So you've been stable for. Get me if I'm wrong. You've been stable for over 3 years there. If you want that study program information, look on MS Frontiers medical support, multiple sclerosis frontiers medical support, and both studies have been posted uh, in there on there. So and I'm sorry you if you're watching this there. I'm sorry, I'm a hot mess. You guys, the chat is what I'm just like in a country. It's something to look at while you guys are supporting each other. I'm just, well, I'm not supposed to beat myself up, and I'm not going to. I find this amusing. Somebody in one of the Facebook groups, they remember I was setting up and it was all sideways, it was all crazy until I got started. In the beginning of videos, it tends to be a little crazy, me setting up, and would have been great if my laptop worked, but I was sitting back there and I looked, or out on the porch where I normally do this, uh, it just wasn't working, right? But somebody in another Facebook group uh, had said, "Oh my God, WTF," and she slammed the video, my video, and that's okay. I had to laugh. I'm thinking, you know, people who are newly diagnosed, all of us, we don't have patience, right? Patience is a virtue. So she has not been forced. The person who complained has not been the recipient of kindness. All right, so let me go back to inflammation. People with MS have a really strong immune system, so we rarely get sick. Uh, let's see, and when we have attacks, if we get sick, the problem is when we get better, our immune system's like strong like gold. Let's the attack after sickness is a lot more worrisome or probable because your body is, the blood cells have been ramped up, and it's now it just fixed our cold, they fixed our infection, our injury, whatever. It fixed that. Now it's bored, so it needs something to chew on. right? So what we can do is these new medications, they're Ocrevus and rituximab, and there's a couple MABs coming out in study program. What it does, hi Barbara, hi Alicia, I don't know if I said, but what it does is that it removes the CD19 and 20, which are responsible for telling that cell, that white blood cell, you know, let's look at the myelin sheath. That's foreign. So you don't want that. Also, a body that is not living in inflammation is great. Do you know that most people with MS, actually, they discovered that, have somebody else, have other autoimmune diseases. So once we have that weakness, it's a genetic factor that people we were raised with, maybe arthritis, chronic arthritis. Hi, Mary. Chronic arthritis. There's just all sorts of different things. Lupus, psoriatic arthritis. Just it's limitless. About chronic leukemia, it's an autoimmune disease. There, it's the same T cell responsible for going crazy, and MS is the one that hurts people with it goes cancer. So anyway, we have to eat right. What they say with our best diets are with fruits and vegetables, based nuts. These are just definitely. But here's something that's interesting. There's been studies of vegetables in the nightshade family. Nightshade is tomatoes, uh, nightshade, tomatoes, eggplant, that kind of thing. That leads to inflammation, and that may not be good, especially not so much if you were, for you, Jan, because Jan, you're stable there. But for people who aren't stable, remember, I've got secondary chronic progressive, but I also have relapsing remitting MS, and I've had MS for more than I haven't. Yeah, a lot more than I haven't actually. Since 1984, they discovered my first symptoms, and back then in 1993, it's like don't stress your body, don't exercise, and don't. And things have changed so much because now it's like use it or lose it. You got to fight back from these attacks. You have to rehab yourself, even if you don't want to. I was telling you that I was doing the Sydney Cummings video, and I loaded 50 minutes yesterday, and I thought, let me do some weights there. And here I was cursing her. I was like, I hate her. I hate her. You know why I said that? Because I had to get down on the ground. She doesn't do all upper body sitting in one spot. She does upper body, then you get on the floor and you do some push-ups, and then you have to get back up and do front raise. And every time, in fact, I skinned the top of my foot because I was getting down and getting up, and after about 30 minutes, it was a 50-minute video. I hate her. I hate her. Yeah, she may be trying to help me. And I actually sent a video. Can you do a video where all floor exercises, hi Glenn, all floor exercises happen at once, and then we can, sitting exercises can happen secondary, and then standing is the third, because getting down is crazy. So yes, Jan, there's big changes in philosophy with how to treat multiple sclerosis, which is a snowflake disease. Everybody infects. No. Hi, Andrea. Oh my goodness, I believe we've been. You know what, Jen, that's what I was talking about, that study. Jan's saying, I've read where they say that after certain age in the 60s may not need meds as our immune system stops being so strong. And really, hi, Ken. Janet. No. Anyway, hi, Ken. All right, and I was talking specifically about this study, that this study that was published that they're recruiting for. I know, I think 260. Hi, Michelle. 260 people with multiple sclerosis who have secondary chronic progressive are over 60, I believe, or 55 or 60, above that, have had it. What they're doing is they give you an MRI and they decide whether you've been stable. They look at all your MRIs in the past 3 years. You haven't. Hi, Andrea. Yeah, love you more. Anyway, they look at that and they decide, are you a safety? Is it safe for you to be without these chemicals? And they're trying people without the chemicals there. For me, see, give you an example, Jen. It's great for some people, but there's people like me that without disease modifying medications, they're without me taking rituximab, I have relapsing remitting, and I get catastrophic attacks that in 10 to 20 years it will. Hi, Chris. In 10 to 20 years, that is the exposed myelin. Hopefully, they'll have in 10 to 20 years, they'll have a way to repair your myelin or your nerves. But the horse is out of the barn for me. This is my walker, and I gotta fix my scoot. It's always something there, and it's always something. But you know what? Life is whack-a-mole, isn't it? It's right when you get something calmed down, something else pops up and needs addressing. Oh goodness, I forget what I'm saying. So here's a question. I have a scooter. Medicare and insurance will pay for durable medical goods, and my scooter is something I take to the gym or to conserve energy so I can have a meaningful workout. I got my scooter about 5 years ago, maybe a little longer than that. And the it's cheap. Medicare and most insurance will cover that, will cover your scooter. So call your insurance, and if you need a scooter there, the idea is that you use the scooter to conserve energy. At home, I have this. I've got a real wide walker that Richard, God bless you, gave me, and it's real wide. It's good for gardening. It's good for all this stuff. Outside stuff, all it's fantastic. So what I wanted to say, where was I going with that? Yeah, it's good. I was talking about the scooter. All right, the scooter there. Now the handle on the bottom of the chair that turns. Hi, Terry. That turns. It broke, and now and I fell off the scooter because the seat became a swinging seat like this. You couldn't lock it there. So I was gardening. I fell out, rolled on the lawn. It was great fun. But I knew I couldn't use that scooter. That seat has to be replaced, right? Also, the battery pack, the top of it flew off, and then some other car ran over it. So I need a new battery pack, which was from monsterscooters.com. It was $161 there. But guess what? Uh, Save your receipts. If you get any of this stuff, save your receipts, call your neurologist, get an order for your repair, your scooter parts, and also your scooter. There, get an order for that, and then you can have get that stuff. A lot of places will supply you with the parts and everything to get things fixed. Uh, I need that new seat and that new, yeah. So you get all that, and then you submit it to your insurance company along with the receipts, with the doctor's order. Uh, it can all happen there. And many of you talk about, if you get a scooter, do you need a scooter lift in your car? Some of these, like these GoGo Elite, it can be broken down and put into the back of the car. Uh, Very easy, very, very easy to do. Or you can get a scooter lift, and I say contact the MS Society, an advocator, no, not an advocator. What it begins, a navigator. All right. So when you call the MS Society, ask for a navigator and tell them that this is your situation. If you're having problems paying for an MRI, or even the copay, there that the MS Society has money set aside for those of us who ask. Not That's my full time job now that I'm not uh, working full time. My full time job is to find money there, and there it's easy. It's easy to find. I thought, I paid out of my pocket $161 for this battery compartment, and so, and I paid for that, and I got to thinking, why don't I submit it to both of my insurance companies and see if I can get some, if not all of it back there? And I also need a new seat there. And hi, Brenda, is the new seat I need is $230 there, and I'm going to try to get them to buy it and apply it to insurance there. Um, anyway, that's my favorite word. Anyway, uh, uh, so the best thing to do is control your MS when you're in that inflammation. Relapsing remitting is an inflammation state. So they're talking about gut bacteria uh, that is, we don't. Hi, Trent. It doesn't really work. So there's probiotics. There's good fermented food, sourdough, stuff like that. Sauerkraut, that's supposed to be really good for us. Let me think, the other thing that is, some people, I have the book, Terry Wall's Protocol there, and yeah, I've studied all these diets. The best diets are the ones you stick to there. And if you're prone to kidney stones, unfortunately, you got to cut out spinach because spinach is very high in oxalates. Most kidney stones are calcium oxalates there. So if you like cheese, if you can do that, if you like the what Terry Wall says is that it's good not to eat milk or any cow milk there. So if you don't need any milk or anything, then you can eat your spinach. But don't take calcium supplements. Overdosing on that can lead to kidney stones. So also dehydration is kidney stones too. Um, Let me see. So we have to protect our bodies when we're in the relapsing remitting stage. So those of you who are newly diagnosed, uh, uh, if you could, if you can modify your diet, go to msfrontiers.org and look at the diets. So try taking one thing out of your diet a week and see how you feel. I think a lot of things we eat that causes inflammation because it's a food allergy. I know I tested that I have a sensitivity towards milk, possible allergy there, but I like milk. I like cheese. I like cheese. Just, you know, I like that. So I prefer to eat cheese and stay away from spinach. Although spinach used to be a staple in my life because you can cut with spinach, you can have salads or um, anyway, there I go again. I I hear that. So, okay, the study is if you are in remission for a very long time, you have secondary chronic progressive MS. Uh, there's a study of taking people over 60 off their medication and observing them. When there are some of us with that secondary progressive MS that have the exposed nerve so long, it starts. Hi, Jennifer. Um, it starts to the nerve is exposed and it starts to break. Therefore, the connections are harder. Well, harder. They're impossible. Once a broken nerve, always a broken nerve there. But there's new studies. They're getting mice to walk again, and it's a good thing. Also, there's that discipline. We have to have discipline to get up and walk around and to do things, to listen to Sydney's exercises, not hate her. Oh my gosh, she wants me to get on the floor again. She wants me to stand up. She wants me. No, no. That's why I like Sydney for her time. And we used to own a gym in California there, and I like to substitute things. So I have a workout list. But it's true with all of you. If you're watching this and you don't have MS, we all have to work out. Good thing about having MS is that we have no choice. So, many of us are in good shape, are thin and all because the new study is for us to exercise, to rehab, to exercise. So I know I got to do squats today. I should do so, especially if you have MS. Doing squats every day or lunges or something. It reminds your body how to use its legs. And sometimes at the gym they have got a mat. It's all about getting down and standing up with it. They have a massage table there that you can stand up, and get back and stand up. The reason why we need that is because I'll tell you what, falls are bad. Falls are bad. This since March, I broke a rib and I broke my hand, and I've got a big bruise right here. I just fell the other day, so this is all healing up. Uh, uh, Let's see. All right, that's healing up. Ah, there it is. There's that bruise. there. I forgot. I fell because I decided that I was going to drop the entire bread flour. I was going to pour it on the floor. So yeah. Then I went back and I got the vacuum cleaner, and I decided that I pulled it over and I sucked up the flour on the floor, and I decided that the whole vacuum cleaner needs to fall on top of my left foot. Oh my God! But let I turned the ringer off. So anyway, I was doing that. Of course, nobody calls. But these spam, it's a spam call. It's a spam. Richard, hi. Uh, well, all right. So inflammation. So if you have multiple sclerosis, if you're newly diagnosed, first advice that I just think it's important if you're still working is look at your long-term disability benefits, your short-term and your long-term, and increase it to the highest amount possible. The highest amount possible. So you do that. Uh, so do that, and then exercise. Join a gym. Use it or lose it. There. Uh, uh, yeah, I swim, but I got and you guys know I was talking about swimming a full mile every other day, but I went and I got a shot in my shoulder. Right. I was told I've got to learn how to do backstroke. They mixed it up, and I started doing that. But guess what? The peer pressure, really healthy people use their legs and they kick when they do the freestyle there, and they do a mile, right? It is why we should feel that peer pressure. Oh, I need to be doing that. The fact is that I spend more energy not using my legs. In fact, they're like outriggers. They're you know, I have a video of somebody took a video of me swimming and sent it to me, and uh, it was hilarious. There's outrigger, so I'm limiting it to 40 lengths or 20 round trips. Right, that is 1,000 meters to half a mile roughly, and my shoulder doesn't hurt. My shoulder does hurt when I do push-ups there, and I've got to alter things up. I'm supposed to warm up. So it's discipline, but it's also discipline not to do too much there. Hi, Javier. It's so good to see you, Javier. And Tracy, uh, and Bam. So it's good to see you. It's good to see the viewers there. Again, I'm just a hack. Uh, it's funny how irritated some people get in that you're just trying to exist, and you're just doing the best you can. Unfortunately, or fortunately, there's I'm makes you popular. I because I care about other people. But is it am I trying to be the center of attention, or am I just serving God? And I happen to be the center of attention. The older I get, the more of an introvert I become. I get energy. In my let's see, extrovert side says that if I go to the gym and I talk to people when I'm not feeling well, there's a good chance when I feel better. So And so again, also if you have relapsing remitting MS, going down and getting into the ocean and having those waves beat on you, it works on balance. It's just a wonderful thing. Um, I love the ocean. I haven't been there in a while, but I think Brian and I are going to take a cruise around Christmas. So just I need to be in the ocean there, and the ocean, it will be warm in the Caribbean around Christmas. So I'm yeah, I think I'm gonna plan that. But anyway, what was I talking about? See, I need the chat on YouTube because you guys hold me accountable. It's like, ah, what am I talking about? I keep disengaging my mind there. So, all right, we're talking about use it or lose it, exercise, diet, things you can do, things I wish I knew when I was first diagnosed there. Again, it just, I remember there was a book. I wonder if I still have it. And it's an MS book. This is back in '93. And I remember sitting there and reading it and sobbing and sobbing. Oh my gosh, the statistics on this are really good. But, nowadays, I get a lot of emails from people who've just been diagnosed, and and uh, and they're upset about it. Yeah, I can. It's a new way of life, but I gotta tell you, there is absolutely no reason to believe that you're going to be, let's see, 75%. 75% of these new medications keep you from having an attack. So let's just say that everybody doesn't have Adria. No, I can't. Are you guys chatting on YouTube? Are you chatting on YouTube? Hi, Christy. That's really interesting. Yeah, I don't see you, but I imagine Chris and Jane and all right. I'm sorry. I'm reading. You know what? God works in mysterious ways. So this is so you guys are chatting on Facebook. I don't see that. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'll be able to, Sharia. I'm glad that you see, you're chatting away. All right. Why can't I see? I would love to be able to see you're chatting. Anyway, all right, because I can't see. That I can't see, but I can read on Facebook. Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, yeah. Danubi's Jennifer Ewing, she just said that her advice is that for people who've just been diagnosed with MS, to make sure you have life insurance, right? Get life insurance there. Uh, uh, Hi, Keith. Hi, Carly. And make sure you have life insurance there. If you're working, group life insurance or get yourself some sort of policy. Um, I have a little bit of life insurance through my husband's work, and it's I don't know. I'm worth more alive than dead. Um, yeah, it's funny. But anyway, thank you for mentioning that, Jennifer. She says, if you've been newly diagnosed, see about getting life insurance there, and that'll protect your family. You know, and oh, Thank you for sharing. You know, I I, by the way, I love all of you. I do. I love you YouTube people. I can't see you. I can't see the chat. And Sharia, thank you though. I love you guys. And I just there's no way of me knowing what you're asking or saying, and I'd love to read to you. So again, I'll get my laptop fixed for Thursday's meeting there, and or MS Live there, and hopefully it turns on. Maybe it's not charged enough. I'll figure that out. I don't know. So anyway, no, me. In fact, somebody sent me, one of my dear friends, sent me an emoji with are they emojis when they have pictures and sayings there? And it says that I'm not comparing myself with anybody else, right? I am, hi, Stacy. All right. You're, you know what, Jennifer? There's a lot of life insurance you can look for that is like $25,000 just limit. So just because you have MS doesn't mean, in fact, MS doesn't even shorten our lives, very rarely. So, I get burial expenses, I don't know. I wish I could help you there. Thank you for saying I'm fantastic there. I'm just a conduit of God's there. Uh, People, I do, I'm humbled that people think I'm special or I inspire them. You inspire them. It's like, so this emoji my friend said is that I'm not trying to compare myself to anybody else in the world. I'm just existing and trying to be a little better today than I was yesterday. So, and that goes hand in hand with the faith I have in the Lord. It's loving the unlovable, and I find that forgiving other people for not being able to love me, for not being lovable, because I don't know. How important is any of this there? It is. I'm taking on Hillsdale College a Western philosophy course. I think it's 16 30-minute lectures there, and everything, all the great philosophers there. And let's see, one of them talked about it's an ancient philosophy, I think. Oh, but see, I knew Chris was there, Jane and Tim and oh, that you oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading who's there. Love you, miss you. I hate not being able to see. It's my time to visit with you guys. You guys you inspire me too. I just, I don't know. I don't know. But I forget what I was saying. Uh, must be alive, right? Working on yourself. That's our job. Just to be happy. And if people, it's funny, I have a very healthy self-esteem and ego. So I think people hate that I got a lot of nerve for being this messed up and this happy, but to be honest with you, people who live with me, my husband, people who really know me. I have a couple of my friends who really, really know me. I know that I'm not always happy, and yesterday I was at the pool and I found myself complaining. And one of the gals there, I said, her name's Sue, and I said, Sue, tell me to shut up. I'm complaining. Asked me what I like about the situation, and she says, Dulci, shut up and stop your bitching. And I laughed. I said, thank you. Uh, um, yeah, I just, you know what? It's a choice to look at the negatives of everything, or think about the things that upset you about other people, or other people failing you. It just, I look at that and I think, who is not going to fail us? Who is not going to fail us? Everybody fails us. If you're married, remember you when you were dating and all, and you think, gosh, I could die. I'm so happy. You can't eat, can't do anything there. And you know what? Let's get married. Yeah, all right. Uh, it's marriage is so much work there. So you're a woman, you get married and all, and and you're hoping your husband's going to be your girlfriend and let you just talk and talk and talk. They're only interested in our tangents and our frilly ways of communicating before we're married. They once we're married, there it's like, okay, what are you interested in? Let me talk about that. Of course, and then I go to the pool and I run into my friends. The neighbors. All of this. I enjoy people. I really, really enjoy them. Hi, Tyler. Uh, uh, let's see. Um, all right, I know. Dead air, dead air, dead air. So, use it or lose it. Exercise. Max out your life insurance or your disability insurance. Join a gym. Learn how to swim laps. I'm telling you, it's the most therapeutic form of exercise. It's the only way to get my heart rate up because I can't do the elliptical trainer anymore. I make myself do the elliptical and the stair stepper. Uh, Discipline. We've got to be disciplined. We also have to be disciplined to eat right there. I know it's at the top of the hour. I know that, but I started a little late, so I'm gonna let this go. I've got 4 more minutes on YouTube here, so I'll end Facebook in 4 minutes there. But you know what? All right, so I got to do my closing there. Go to msfrontiers.org and see all the resources we have for you. Also, please subscribe to my channel. Go to YouTube and enter Dulci Health, and you'll find my channel. Subscribe, and then you can participate in the chat as well. Also, if by any chance you can go to my homepage on Facebook, you'll see there's a small GoFundMe. The MS Frontiers website, there we came up $500 short. We raised 800 dollars, but we need 500 more dollars in order to pay for the pay for it. Hi, Takara. I know you called me yesterday. I was, let's see, I think I was cooking. I don't know, it's something. But anyway, do that. Go to msfrontiers.org. Please go to my homepage on Facebook and contribute. If everybody who watches this contributes just $1, it'll pay. Now, Jane and you know what? And so many, Karen, so many people who have watched, have MS, have contributed there. Craig and Christy and hi Tanya. So so many people, and Richard and stuff. So, but $1 if you can send $1 to that GoFundMe account there, it'll help me pay for this ministry. Anyway, there's that. Also, let me see. It's pray about nothing but in everything. Uh, in everything, make your through gratitude, make your requests known to God. That's Philippians 4:6. Make your requests known to God, and may the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, keep your hearts and minds on Christ Jesus. There's nothing to worry about there. Hi, Joyce. Also, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May He shine His face upon you. Hi, Andrew. And be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up His presence, His countenance upon you, and give you His peace. Once you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, you can see God working like you see wind moving trees or gravity when you drop things. God's presence is everywhere. And I thank God for you. I thank God for making me helping me to be a servant and bring His word to you. But again, never thank me. Thank God, because God through praise God through whom all blessings flow. That's a doxology song. Anyway, I'll sing it to you next time. God bless you. Please subscribe, and I will see you on Thursday.